Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. It's so good to have you here. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I am so excited to have you guys back. I do want to go ahead and say thank you so much to all of you who have donated to my channel. And specifically, I do have one person here on hand that I want to give a big shout out to. Demario Diaz, thank you so much for your gift, and everyone else who has been so lovely, so generous with your gifting, and your emails have been amazing and encouraging. So it's always nice, to feel appreciated and to feel loved. So I do want to let you know I am very grateful. And for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome in, you guys. I am a psychic medium. I do read tarot intuitively. I start with the channeled message and then I move on to the description of the cards. I am clairvoyant. I am clairaudient. I am a medium. And I do offer mediumship-based readings, you guys. Those are priced just a little bit differently down below. And I have all that information to book in the description box as well. And you guys, I want you guys to check out my Instagram for testimonials, reviews. I do pick card readings on there. I have a bunch of cool stuff. And don't forget to check out my Reiki healing giveaway session as well, okay? So I want you guys to be a part of that because everyone deserves to be a part of some kind of healing. So I did want to go ahead and do an ancestor message reading today with you. I felt guided to do something involving the ancestors, and I figured this is a great time to do it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get to the decks, okay? Awesome. So let's go ahead and see. I have a new deck, you guys. The Secret Tarot. Ariel, thank you so much for gifting this to me. I absolutely appreciate you. And let's jump in. Okay, so the first pile is going to be the Star Seeker Tarot. The second, thank you, Rhoda 78 Tarot Elemental. The third is the Nosotras Tarot. Okay. Awesome. If you guys need more time, please pause the video. Okay, pile one. Let's go ahead and tune into the ancestors and see what is going on. Okay, so I'm having a vision of beautiful, beautiful bamboo growing, okay? So I feel this is an energy around prosperity. This is definitely significant right now for you guys. I am having a vision of just abundance for you. Bamboo is very sacred and it's very royal, you guys. It does represent protection and it also represents wealth, okay? And some of you guys are really going through a time where there is a focus on your career and building a lot of abundance. What's going on with pile one? A lot of you guys are trying to start over, okay? It's like you're trying to start something over. And you understand that this is going to take a lot of hard work, okay? Because I'm hearing the words industry. Industry meaning, when I think of industry, I think of the bees, I think of hard work, I think of teamwork or, having to collaborate when needed to get work done. So right now I am having a vision of a lot of working on projects and things in your life that are very, very important to you. And your ancestors are watching you and they are encouraging this growth. There's a lot of encouragement. I'm also having a vision of the water here. So the water is the representation of your intuition, you guys. The water is the representation of, you know, your cleanse, your purifying energies right now. So you guys are no longer sticking with things or situations in your life that are not producing wealth, that are not inspiring your creativity, things that are not really giving you a sense of purpose. For me, the bamboo, I want you guys to go ahead and look this up, you guys, because I feel it's very representative of your ancestors. So some of you guys have Japanese ancestors, or there's just a need to look at this meaning, because seriously, it is absolutely wonderful. It's like you're creating a new nest behind the bamboo. It's like you're creating some barriers around other people who may have been in a position of, you know, wanting to disrupt your peace, okay, while you build your wealth. Yeah, a lot of you guys are really allowing yourself to navigate through things in your life with your inner voice, okay, with just your inner voice. There's something about losing faith. Okay, I'm hearing my guides say losing faith, or feeling kind of backed up into a corner. Maybe you guys have recently moved through a time where you trusted people, and now you're starting to lose kind of hope in this trust, okay? And you're constantly being reminded, you guys, that there is light out there. As you work through whatever projects you are working through, you're actually going to see, you're really going to see the level of protection that you really do have. Not all is lost, my love. Not all is lost. We do have the enlightening card. We have the channeling card, and there's light in reverse. So the enlightenment right now is really around the messages you're receiving from your ancestors. Your ancestors are showing me that the number 2 and 4 is very important. This could be a twin flame connection. It could be, you know, house structure, okay, home life. It could be anything revolving, you know, the life you're creating. But ultimately what I'm getting here is they are guiding you onto the path of trusting that nothing in this world can throw you off unless you let it, okay? So there's such a huge guidance. I'm having a vision of a beautiful purple ray guiding you right now as you're working on your projects, as you're working on, you know, your North Node, okay? So let's see what's going on with you, pile 1. Let's see. Wow, you know, the ancestors are super chatty, and they're really interested in your growth, you guys. But right now, wealth is a big thing. So something about establishing, you know, security, something about investments. It's really important for you guys to look at this. I'm also getting that the legacy is really important here. What you're leaving behind away from money. I'm talking about what are you know, what is your purpose? They want you to really tune into major focuses in your life. So pile 1. Messages from your ancestors. Let's see. A lot of you guys maybe even have a strong connection to the constellations, to the planets, astrology, to the stars. But there's something within the stars that you're being guided to right now. So this is also about trusting in a higher guidance and your higher faith, okay? So what's going on right now, pile 1? So we have the 6 of Pentacles, okay? Wow. What's going on in your life right now? A lot of you guys are bringing balance back into your life, okay? A lot of you guys are definitely trying to, it's like you're trying to achieve a very big goal by December. I'm getting there's something here that's been heavy on your mind that a lot of you guys want to achieve by December. There's a lot of movement around it. I'm hearing a sacred space. This is going to take a lot of work, you guys. It's going to take a lot of work because this is a part of your legacy. This is not overnight, honey. This is going to be big, okay? And big can mean anything. It doesn't have to be, it could be whatever magnitude you want it to be. But for me, this is big because it's actually shaping your reality and it's actually helping you ascend to a higher level, okay? So a big part of this is really recognizing in your life how you can bring more balance, the give and take. So if you guys have been isolating too much, your ancestors are saying this is a good time to balance it out and bring a community into your life to get support, okay? So we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So what's going on in your life? So a lot of you guys may be even in a field where you're giving a lot of yourself. There's a lot of giving. Maybe you're losing money or you have lost some kind of security or a sense of security because you are healing yourself, you're healing others, you're balancing out, your energies right now. And I am feeling a big part of this. I do feel wealth is a big thing, you guys. Again, with what I said in the beginning, bamboo. Don't be afraid to give yourself time. Give yourself time to, start a new project. Don't be afraid to give yourself time. So we have the Four of Pentacles. This is about home and structure, you guys. This is big, my loves. This is big because you guys are recreating a sense of security after a loss. You guys are recreating a level of inner and outer security. And it's like you're allowing yourself to detach from influences that are distracting you. You are no longer in a place where you're letting the outside energies bother you. So you see how this beautiful energy here, this feminine, she is in a meditative state. This is about you meditating on your manifestation. You are manifesting a new reality that involves stability and security. Remember I said the number 4 was going to be prominent? Listen. Your ancestors are saying you may not have had a lot of support growing up. They are watching you consistently. They are consistently in your life protecting you. They love you. They are like gently guiding you onto your path. And they are also gifting you whatever you need right now. They are giving you support. For some, there's been there's been too much of a focus on wealth. And now they're saying, okay, now that you're feeling enlightened, my love, now that you are feeling like you're really channeling the energies, you're understanding where you are, it's like they want you to create a new environment that involves self-care. But most importantly, to create wealth from a place of knowing you got it, baby. Okay? They want you to be very confident. They just want you to be very confident in your truth. They want you to be very confident in the money you have, in your inner security, your emotional, your spiritual, because they are seeing that a lot of you guys are moving through a phase of enlightenment, and this is a part of your soul mission. They know that they are talking to you from the other side. And if you have not been tuning in out of fear, they want you, they want you to know there's only room for one thing right now, and that is light. Trust your own inner voice. Others, you may have to start using your wealth a certain way. You may have to start, saving your finances and creating a sense of investment with your money instead of wasting it, okay? But I feel like you guys are coming out of a time where you're really trying to balance everything. You're just trying to balance, okay? It's really important if you are trying to manifest a new environment, a wealthy situation. Your ancestors are saying, are you giving to other people? They really want to know, because no matter where our ancestors come from, we all have different karmic energies and karmic patterns, but nothing in life means more to our ancestors than clearing a lot of our own generational insecurities, clearing our own generational selfishness. It's seriously, it doesn't matter if you're an Eskimo. It doesn't matter where you come from, your ancestors, It's about gifting humanity a big part of your heart. Okay, so this is big here. Some of you guys have been asking for more money, or, your ancestors are saying you're in a place where maybe you're very worried about your security. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. But they are asking you, how can you preserve a little bit of you right now? How can you meditate on wealth instead of working so hard? You don't have to. It's almost like they're telling you, like, balance. Give yourself what you've been giving out. And don't make money such a priority right now, because they're going to give it to you. They're telling you, whatever you want is going to be given to you. Okay. And with the Two of Wands in reverse, this is about taking it easy, you guys. Like, allow yourself to just plan through a meditative state. Channeling, they are definitely sending divinely guided messages, especially through birds, especially through colors. And I'm hearing wisdom. A lot of you guys are learning through wisdom. Okay. You're learning a lot about yourself. So what's going on in your life right now? Pile 1. A lot of you are in magician mode. So again, the whole vision that I had of a harvest, a lot of you guys are starting from scratch. Okay, we have the magician card here. A lot of you guys are starting over. And this means you guys are choosing a different path, okay? You're allowing yourself to really start using the resources, and you're blocking distractions out. So the messages really revolve around the way you're manifesting your wealth. So some of you guys have been in a position of working and not really enjoying what you're doing. And now is your chance to really start involving your life into something you're passionate about. I'm hearing the 8th house. So let's look at the ancestors, messages from your ancestors. A lot of you guys have such a high frequency energy. I want you to understand that it's not going to take a lot for you guys to really manifest. You just have to get yourself in a tunnel vision. You just have to get yourself in a position of really seeing where you are with clear eyes, clear sight. Messages from your ancestors. So, they want you to, wow, this is so powerful, you guys. I can really feel them here. I can seriously feel them here. Let's go ahead and see. Messages from your ancestors, pile 1. A lot of your ancestors, they're used to working in really harsh conditions. They're used to creating wealth in harsh conditions. So I am getting that some of you guys have ancestors that are magicians, or they were sorcerers or sorceresses or high priestesses. So there's a lot of, learning how to create nothing from something, right? Learning how to manifest no matter in what environment. But what's strong here is the level to really channel the energies. You guys have the ability to channel divine energy. So you're always guided no matter what, okay? Messages from your ancestors, pile 1. The Lovers in reverse. Wow. Okay, so let's start here. We have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the 7 of Swords, we have the King of Pentacles, and then we have the Lovers. Your ancestors are saying, listen, no matter what you go through, we are here, okay? No matter what you go through, we are here. So some of you guys are really guided to have faith right now and to pray. Your ancestors are saying you don't have to worry about defending your position anymore, because who you're becoming, they are guarding you fiercely. Your ancestors are guarding you so fiercely, you guys. Okay? Who you're becoming is a part of their legacy. And they want you to trust. With the Lovers in reverse, they want you to start making wise investments in terms of your money, not because you don't have it. They are saying the way you give to others is the way they're going to give to you, because your ancestors, they appreciate humanity and they want to give to humanity. So if you follow the legacy of, generosity and charity, this is where they are going to put you in a position of power at all times. And I don't think this is going to be hard for you. You guys were meant to be in a position of power. You guys were meant to be in a specific energy here of being very grounded and trusting yourself. So what you're seeing right now is the elements of having to adjust your purpose. Like, where is wealth coming from and why? Something about this is a big contract for you guys. And your ancestors are saying, please use the rain, the water as the way to purify, because right now there's something about your life that needs to be purified and healed. And they are actively trying to heal you. Okay? They are actively healing you. Your ancestors, specifically a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Some of you guys have an ancestor that's a water sign. They're saying, use the water as the method to heal, and allow yourself to really tune into the water. Allow yourself to tune into your creativity, bring forth your magic. Maybe some of you guys are very afraid about money right now. Finances are a thing. You're very afraid about maybe not even having enough, you guys. But your ancestors are saying, if you can change your focus, you'll see a change, in the wallet, right? So the King of Cups is definitely an energy of recreating your life around humanity through empathy. Your ancestors are really big on empathy, you guys. They do not want to gift you stuff without you actually inviting change into this world, because this is a part of your true node. Okay? So let's get one more. I'm actually inspired to use this deck today. Let's do a little oracle here. Let's see. So, last messages from your ancestors. Okay. I'm also having a vision of a cherry tree, you guys. So I want you to look that up. Yeah, they want you to confront your fears, because right now you guys are maybe moving through fear. Maybe you're allowing your fears to kind of haunt you. Maybe you're allowing yourself to kind of move through a very fearful time right now. So it's really important for you guys to trust that this path of shadow work is going to help elevate you and your lineage. They want you to work on your inner light, okay? Because we do have that shadow energy and then the light. They want you to work on your inner path. Your inner voice is golden. They want you to trust that, because your ancestors are a part of your inner voice. Okay? All right, my loves, thank you so much. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on here. Okay. Messages from your ancestors. Let's talk about it, pile 2. Let's see what's really going on. Okay, so, okay. A lot of you guys are moving through a time that feels, maybe you're moving through a variety of your emotions. Some of you guys are moving through some really big changes in your life, okay? And it revolves around your heart chakra. I'm having a vision of a lot of heart energy here. It revolves around bringing your truth to light, okay? So, sensitivity. Some of you guys are actually going through like a spiritual awakening, and it involves your empathy, or it just involves a level of awareness of your heart. Like you're feeling more in tune with your heart space. Okay, and then we have expansion. Four. So what I am getting, there's a lot of, some of you guys are really going through a tough time in terms of your identity, feeling a little lost. Okay, you might be feeling a little bit alone, but this is a really interesting time for you. A lot of you guys have the animal totem of a fox right now, okay, and a wolf. So there's a lot of self-discovery. When I think about the fox and the wolf, I think about strategy. I think about how you're navigating the world on your own. Okay, really using your instincts right now. And something most recently, and it's interesting, I'm having a vision of your inner child. So something most recently has triggered a level of abandonment. And your ancestors are really showing me the importance of your heart space. Just this importance of your heart right now. We have soul writing. You guys have some serious resilience. Number 1. Number 2, I'm having a vision of 9. Okay, the number 9 is literally highly spiritual, very ascended, but also incredibly karmic, okay? Which is really interesting because growing up, one of the most prominent dreams I ever had, my first vision, right? I think I was about 10 years old. I had a vision of this man chasing me with a number 9 on his chest, and I was running for dear life. And I never understood it, and now, and I'm letting you guys know, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because it's almost like you're recreating this situation. You're maybe you were running from your spiritual awakening, okay? I said this for a reason. I know I said this for a reason. Maybe you guys were running from the spiritual awakening or connecting with humanity, and you're now seeing things from a different perspective. And a lot of this is painful. You know, coming into your spiritual awakening, what I noticed, it's not about your gifts. It's not so much about opening your third eye, opening your crown chakra, opening your heart. It's about literally connecting with humanity as one. A true spiritual awakening is understanding that we are all one, right? That we are all connected. And you guys are really moving through this. And what I am seeing is the expansion is really about, you know, having to connect with those parts of yourself that you feel you have left behind. Really seeing those parts of yourself in terms of your inner child. Like, you're healing a lot of this right now, you guys. This is amazing. And your ancestors see your hard work, and they want you to know that they see it. Okay, they see it, they understand it, they know it's not easy. They want you to know that none of this is going unseen. Okay, you're being guided. What did I say? Awakening. And look at what's at the bottom of the deck. It's like your heart is becoming, it's becoming big with love. And this is important for a lot of you guys. Because I'm having a vision of a child, I do feel this revolves around children, okay? It's like you're learning how to connect with your inner child, heal any levels of abandonment, mistrust, betrayal, so you can teach, or you can be in a field of healing children, or you're going to be in a field of healing in general. Pile 2. What's going on in your life? There's a lot of creativity being inspired through your journey. I just want you to know I'm having a vision of a lot of oranges here. A lot of orange, orbs. I'm having a vision of half of an orange. So there's something about sharing your resources with others. Something about sharing your creativity with the world, okay? Something about allowing yourself to feel very grateful and fruitful for everything you have in your life. When I think of oranges, I always think about, fruition. I always think about the energies of inspiring wealth from a place of generosity. Wow. You guys are really, it's like, your ancestors are really with you. Like, they literally have taken it upon themselves to hold your hand through everything in your life. And I think a big part of this is because you guys have learned how to walk the path of, I'm hearing a shaman on your own, the path of a leader. You've always chosen yourself in terms of your identity. And if you haven't, this is something they are encouraging. So what's going on in your life right now? We have the Strength card. Okay, we have the Strength card. There's a level of creating your strength from maybe even your ancestors' magic. Maybe you guys are learning a lot about your ancestors, and it's guided. It's not even something that you understand, but they're showing you the way. I'm hearing your ancestors say they're showing you the way. Some of you guys are learning alchemy through their guidance. Your main ancestor could be a Leo, Sag, Aries. But for me, when I look at the triangle, I always think about, fire consciousness. I think about the element of, the mind, body, soul. So there's a lot of shifting the energies here, you guys. You guys are becoming alchemists, but not just alchemists. You're really understanding your path, that your pain. Because when I think of fire, I think about a lot of our endurance and a lot of self-mastery. Because it takes a lot to create fire, but it takes water to put out fire. Friction creates fire. So in your life, you've been able to blend both fire and water to create who you're becoming. And I am having a vision of a little, like an inner child you, right? Like a young you. So we have temperance. You're learning how to master yourself through a lens of wisdom. You're allowing yourself to learn from other people, observing the world around you. Some of you guys had a past life as an orphan, or there was something very heavy around being left behind, and you're learning how to heal in this incarnation from what you've been through. So because of this, your ancestors are literally guiding you, and your angels are very close to you as well, because you have a halo. A lot of you guys are earth angels. You have come here to show people the way, that your sensitivity does not mean you are weak. Okay, this is big for us in humanity. We have to learn that our sensitivity doesn't make us weak. battle with that one all the time. So it's like I'm hearing shifters. Some of you guys have ancestors that are shapeshifters. Others, you guys are meant to be activators of the light. Through your sacrifice in life, you are going to help other people. And this is something that you have chosen in this incarnation. We have the Eight of Air. So what's going on in your life right now? So there's a lot of stuff in your life right now you're trying to balance, okay? A lot of thoughts, a lot of fears, and you feel restricted. Yeah, maybe there's a level of feeling restricted. Like, how am I going to do this? You're trying to get ahead in life, but some of you guys, I'm almost getting, maybe you're having visions. Maybe this is brand new. Some of you guys are kind of going through like an awakening, and it's like, whoa, like your whole mind is shifted, okay? Some of you guys are being gifted gifts from your ancestors from a place of challenge and struggle. You're learning how to, it's like you're learning how to balance out your life through alchemy, but in turn, your ancestors are gifting you a new gift, a new spiritual gift. So some of you guys are going to have the power of clairvoyance, mediumship. You're going to have the ability to tap into the animal kingdom, meaning, you know, maybe telepathy with animals. There's something here, though. It's very powerful. Your gift is very powerful because nothing can get you down. So they are giving you a massive spiritual gift. And it's right above expansion. This is about also creating new patterns in terms of your thinking. Some of you guys are going to be a different person after you get through whatever you're going through right now. And, you know, soul writing, creativity, using your creativity to help people. But there's fame here, you guys. I don't know why I'm getting some kind of fame. And the Three of Wands is about expansion. Everything you're doing in life, maybe you have an animal totem of a dragon. Everything you're doing in life is really revolving around your power and your legacy and your will to survive. You come from ancestors who do not back down. So do not be afraid. So this feminine energy is exhausted by the words she's speaking, by her thoughts. And it's like you're trying to refocus on your intuition. So they want you to know that this is about giving yourself the gift of self-trust, allowing your thoughts to really guide you in the right direction, in a positive direction. So let's go ahead and see messages from your ancestors. This is beautiful, you guys. You're really learning some ascended master kind of energy. Like this is like an ascended soul here, okay? You guys were meant to be in a position of light and power. So we have the Six of Wands in reverse, messages from your ancestors. Something was recently a bit defeating for you, okay? Or maybe there's something here along the lines that really made you feel let down. Your status in life is not a measure of your worth. Your ancestors want you to know that your power doesn't come from money. It doesn't come from, wealth. It comes from who you're becoming. So if you can't see in hindsight who you're becoming, then it's going to take away from your money. This is about self-confidence in who you are. And again, we have that Eight of Swords. You guys have to change your perspective in life. You have to change how you're thinking, how you're feeling about your life. You have to give yourself time to really alter your own, your own thinking into something more positive. Some of you guys have been, your ancestors are saying depend on maybe a pet, or depend on your guidance from the animals, like dogs, cats, birds, because you guys have learned how to survive through communicating with animals. That's really cool. That's some serious shamanism right there. You have this strong ability to communicate with things that are not human. Ancestors. So maybe even, don't worry so much about what other people want from you right now. Really connect with the earth. And what is lost within the earth, not money, not ego, not 3D. Listen, money isn't bad because your ancestors are showering. They're going to give you lots of abundance, and they already have. But you have to master something right now. You're mastering something. And they have to kind of show you the way. And sometimes showing you the way isn't necessarily the path that you think it is. Sometimes it looks like a zigzag instead of it looking linear. Sometimes there's a forest in front of us, and other times there's a fire. But they always know what is best for us and the lineage. Your ancestors did not gift you life if they didn't think you could make it. Okay? So, messages from your ancestors. Okay, so we have the Empress, and then we have Judgment. So you are going to leave something behind. Not all is lost, okay? Some of you guys may have felt like, wow, I lost something big in my life, okay? There's a lot of suffering, right? There's a lot of suffering, or feeling abandoned, or feeling as if something isn't really working, but there's still a level of resilience in you, and I can feel it. You guys are brave. You're very brave. They want you to know that they are going to give you everything you need, because you have passed something. There's a test here that you are passing, or you will pass, or all the above. And they want you to know that they're going to give you everything you want, everything you desire, as long as you keep the path of showing others the way as well. Illuminating people's paths is your gift as well. They're going to give you the gift of abundance, of maternal energy. Maybe some of you guys never had, the mother in your life that you needed. They're saying, well, guess what? Now you get the gift of becoming a mother. Now you get the gift of becoming, the Empress. You're going to be wealthy financially, and you're coming up on a very bright future where you're also going to be gifted the opportunity to be a mother, whether it's your own child or someone else's. But this is going to require a level, like I said, like you're really navigating some trenches right now. You're really having to just stay focused on your light. Last messages from your ancestors. You guys are so powerful. I am so proud of you. And I want you to keep going. I'm getting a lot of speed also. I'm having a vision of horses. There's a lot of speed here, okay? Messages from your ancestors. So look at the horse totem for you guys, okay? A lot of you guys are getting more clear about your path. You're becoming more clear on who you're becoming by accepting that not all is what it seems. You're okay with a little bit of some shadow. You're navigating it. You're learning how to get through it. And you're doing this alone. But not alone, because your ancestors are with you. But what they're saying is you had to go through this to see what you're made of. The ancestors, they're not as complicated as we think all the time, but some can be, depending on what our lineage is all about. But your ancestors are saying, we need you to shine light on injustices in life. We need you to shine light on where there's been an injustice in your life and others. And you do this by, it's like your ancestors are the type to go through a serious challenge themselves. So they're warriors. Drums are going to be helpful for you too. They want you to renew yourself completely. Like, don't fear, don't fear not knowing. Don't fear not knowing. This is your chance to renew. And it's okay if you feel like you didn't do what you needed to do, or you felt, maybe you did the wrong thing, or there's some shame around your darkness. Your ancestors want you to release that, because we all have light and shadow, right? It's about who you're becoming, how you're really transforming this energy that really matters at the end of the day. That was beautiful, you guys. Let's move on. I hope that was helpful for you. Let's see. Pile 3. Pile 3. What's going on in your life right now? Some of you guys have recently left a job or a career that was incredibly, I don't know why I'm getting a lot of sadness around leaving, or you're leaving a house, or you're leaving something that was very painful to you. This is something you have done for a majority of your life. Like, whatever this is big, okay? This is not just an overnight situation. This is something massive, okay? I feel, what you are leaving behind is something that was a big part of your life. And now you're moving on into your true node, your actual life purpose. And it's hard for you, Pile 1. This isn't easy. Something about this is not easy. I do feel there's a lot of pain around it. You're not expressing a lot of what you're going through. Pile 3. Some of you guys, it's like you're closing yourself off to opportunities because something has happened, or something you walked away from something and you feel like it was kind of the end all be all. I'm having a vision of the number 3 here. So this is about, mind, body, soul. A lot of this is really prominent for you because you're bringing balance into your life, you guys. Some of you have literally been closing yourself off from other people, other experiences, despite being in COVID. I already know it's a weird time. I get it. But this is more about, like, it's almost like you're letting go. And you're inviting new opportunities with that heart chakra energy. Something is really calling you. There's something that's really calling you. Leaving this behind has been painful, but your transformation is looking promising. You're balancing a lot of your yin yang, so a lot of your feminine and masculine energy. You're bringing, maybe if you guys have been in one area for too long, maybe you've been in your masculine, you've been really asserting yourself or trying to force things, trying to control things in your life. Now it's going to be restored with a lot of the feminine, where you get to just receive, or vice versa. But a lot of this revolves around being more self-aware between your duality. Okay? You're making choices in your life. You're trying to decide very clear what choices you're making. And some of you, this involves travel. So you're trying to right now make decisions based off of where you want to be, where you're headed, school, education, your furthering your knowledge through one way or another. I'm also hearing 10th house. So this is about, public recognition, the way you step into public, how you deal with the public in general. Okay, pile 3. What's going on in your life right now? Transformation. Wow, on a worldly level too. So this is big because your ancestors have watched you sort of hold on to habits, to people, to situations for far too long. A lot of you guys are connected to the jaguar spirit totem or the lion or the cat family here, but there's a lot of loyalty and a lot of stamina. So even when things are hard for you, you know how to continue, right? But right now with the soul craft, you're adjusting your path, okay? Something is ending to bring in new order. Something is ending, create space to begin a new path, a new pattern in your life. And this isn't going to be something that you don't know about. It's something that you're going to feel on a soul level, okay? You're going to feel this, and it's time to create a space. It's time to create a space. I'm having a vision of the moon and the sun here, you guys. Okay, the moon and the sun orbiting around each other. So this could be about your light and shadow. Some of you guys are shapeshifters. You come from a legacy of shapeshifters. Okay. Others, I feel you're just learning how to be in a sense of, it's like you're learning how to create a sense of duality. But either way, you are creating a space for your inner voice. Messages from your ancestors, or what's going on in your life right now. Let's see, what is happening? I'm hearing rebuilding, refocus. The number 11, manifestation, activation, light code activation. The Fool in reverse. Yeah, there's a level of holding on to something from the past. There's a level of holding on to what you know. But there's something coming up here, you guys. I'm hearing release and surrender. It may not be easy for you because this is something that is going to require some adjustment, but you're being guided to let go of the known. Because you're really in a position where you're being led by your ancestors into new. Messages from your ancestors, okay? And this is also about releasing fear of judgment, stress, anxiety. Some of you guys have been really afraid of taking a leap of faith, or you're just afraid to move. You're afraid to do something. It could be creativity as well. It could be something that is going to require a new version of you. And some of you have been feeling very anxious about making this change, but your ancestors are guiding you to make this change. This is actually going to help a level up. It's going to help you grow. Okay? So what is happening here? Three of Wands. Okay. So there's a fear about your expansion, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong about having fear of change, because we all experience it on many different levels, right? Create your space is going to give you a sense of hope. So you guys can start creating from a place of confidence. So this means give yourself time for self-care, give yourself time to, create a new project, something that's going to make you feel brand new. And allow time for it. Use your inner voice, use your intuition. Your ancestors, I feel there's a lot of pain. So they are experiencing a lot of pain because some of you guys are doing something that they don't approve of, they're not happy about. Others, I feel, they're very proud of you, but there's pain in the lineage, and they're saying, please do not limit yourself, because what's happening is they don't want you to recreate the karma that they had. They don't want you to sit stagnant, because what you are doing, you are helping them elevate when you move. So whatever fear you have, they want you to transform this by trusting yourself. Okay? Like, let yourself be guided by the earth as well. Connect with the earth. You have choices, but you have to listen to your inner self. Don't listen to your friends. Don't listen to anybody else. Listen to what your voice is telling you. So the messages from your ancestors. This is going to be a big change for you guys, because this is going to require a whole lifetime. I don't even want to say lifetime. That sounds so intense, you guys. But this is going to be, definitely something around carving out a new path that maybe you didn't think you were ever gonna, do. There's an attachment to the way you're doing things. Maybe there's an attachment to an old routine. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and they're saying let go of needing to control things in your environment, number one, and let go of being cold. If you guys have been Leo, Sag, Aries, if you guys have been dimming your light, my love, this is the time to really allow your light to shine. Let your light shine. Messages from your ancestors. Pile 2. Heal. Okay, heal. You guys, it's time. It's time to heal your pain. I'm hearing there has been some stuff around siblings or contracts around your friends, or contracts around losing sight of where you're going. They want you to refocus, please. Messages from your ancestors. They want you to refocus and be confident about where you're going. They want you to be confident. And the reason why is because it's almost like all your ancestors are down here and they're guiding this change. They're helping you. And this is about, for some, this is about real estate, like wanting to own your own house, wanting to own your own apartment, okay, and celebrating. They do not want you to fear this expansion. They want you to make time for this change. If you guys have been thinking about a move, this is going to require an alteration of your schedule. And they want you to know money won't be a thing. Money ain't no thing. Your ancestors are saying what you have to do is really create a space where you trust that you can keep moving forward. And I am getting some pain around maybe most recent events. Maybe there's been some injustices around the workplace, or there's a behavior here that they want you to, they don't want you to give up hope, you guys, okay? Maybe some of you guys are feeling a little bit dim lately. Right now, they're trying to encourage. You can create the home that you've never had. You just have to give yourself time and, speak to your ancestors, you guys. Pray. Give yourself time to pray. Okay, my loves, let's go ahead and do one more. I felt guided to do one more. One more, ancestors. What else do you want to share here? I'm hearing a blessing in disguise. So we do have the Page of Cups, okay? There's going to be an invitation to something that is going to renew your spirit, and it's going to renew your inner child. It's going to renew who you're becoming. So right now, it's almost like they want you to hang on to hope. Don't be afraid to start new. Whatever offer is coming in, they want you to really think about this and really think it through. Give yourself a chance at something new. Okay? All right, my loves, I hope that helped. Mwah. Bye.